Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's got Jones for the completion. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's got McBride complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Here's slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Here we go. Check, smash. 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Here's second and 14. Complete to DK Metcalf. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
By the tight end, running that corner. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to work it to the 20. A play made by Will Johnson.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And off running left, it's Blue. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Check.
Third down run with Blue.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Milton. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. Bucks take a 13-0 lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the... Three.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Milton back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. On second down, they're on with Connor. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Murray on third down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
The kick by Ryland is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. glued. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milton. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Press all 80. Ready.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And on 4th and 10, they are moving. They're going for this. Now Milton to throw. And he'll be blocked out at about the 29. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Completed to his running back. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more.
The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Garrett Williams. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Kyler throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
From the gun on this third down, it's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Option play they give to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Go to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cardinals got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Kyler. Catch is made down the right sideline. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now. Murray. Same guy. Wilson again. And they make the stop. We're just saying about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Back to the air. Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He gets 6 on that play, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcomes...
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Looking underneath here for Connor. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Looking slant route, complete. Takes out a 1-stop. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Milton escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Throwing deep down the near side. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're a little out of bounds. Rick got 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out at halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. We need to start this drive with Connor. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down. Here's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season.
The Cowboys will line up.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lead by 14. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. The Cardinals lead by 15 now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
What QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And on a small gain up to about the 32. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Milton back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Thompson. Makes the play.
Ron Mittman, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey. Come back.
First and 10. Murray taking a deep shot here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Yo, I'm man enough to admit Madden gifted me this. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were blessing me the whole game. All the drops you had, inaccuracies, I didn't know better than the drops. Madden straight up gifted me this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Milton to throw. That one's complete right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Full extension, and he brings it in. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Working quickly here.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's Milton. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the fourth. Connor trying the right side. Kicks this one outside. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Kate, a run like that, it's just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Right back to Connor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 6. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. To throw, Milton. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10. Milton now. Pass it down close. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
38, Cowboys 32.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Connor here from the gun. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shake the momentum a little here in the 4th. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
When you read reached the status that he has around the league, Brock. Well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. The return starts at the 18. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Milton. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to push it deep down, and this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
The Cowboys
And look to throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. A give right side to Connor. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Connor. They only get a couple when they needed. Well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. From the left hash, 54 yards out.
A 54-yard attempt.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Ryland now for the extra point.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
53. Cowboys 38. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Deputy! Pass it, 79 Broncos! Ready,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so that brings up second down.
Here we go.
One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Dallas.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.